From Bryan Singer, the director who successfully launched the X-Men, left when things got bad, came back after Matthew Vaughn fixed it, and sorta tied it all together, comes the next installment in the franchise. And it's bad again. X-Men Apocalypse. Strap in for the sequel to the sequel of the reboot prequel that continues the decade-hopping gimmick for no reason.
Welcome to the 80s.
As the timeline they more or less sorted out in the last movie completely craps the bed, featuring characters who haven't aged a day in 21 years, characters who have 10 years before they look like Patrick Stewart, and characters where they just said, fuck it, Hugh Jackman's gonna be in this thing whether it makes sense or not. But there's one thing this movie makes crystal clear. Deadpool is all Fox has left.
I know, right?
Forget what you know about the X-Men from the comics, animated series, or previous movies, because so did Bryan Singer, as Cyclops is a rebel for some reason. Psylocke is an evil bodyguard.
Everything all right?
I'm fine, Psylocke.
Angel is a Russian cage fighter, and Mystique is the team leader. What? Wasn't she evil like one movie ago?
Get out of my head, Charles!
But hey, at least no one says Jubilee's name out loud. That's an X-Men movie tradition. Watch all your favorite X-Men gathered together in the background of another Mystique movie. The villain who was proud of her blue skin is back, and now her character is the exact opposite, because Jennifer Lawrence is super famous and she's really tired of sitting in makeup for hours on end.
You're
Not blue?
But she's not the only blue mutant with better things to do. Oscar Isaac's Apocalypse has arrived, and he looks terrible. Thrill at his plan to become immortal by using the plot of the movie Cocoon, while gathering the 4 strongest mutants of his age, or just whoever he happens to bump into, as he unleashes his powers of learning. Disintegrating people with a single thought, and never using that power again.
No.
For a guy out to cleanse the world, you'd think he'd try that move more than once. Stop standing around and melt someone with your magic sand already. Ride along on this epic story of Apocalypse trying to conquer the world and the X-Men trying to stop him. And, well, that's it. That's the whole plot right there. So if you love the X-Men movies, get ready, because this one is going through all the obligatory motions with another Wolverine origin, another Quicksilver sequence, another aborted Phoenix saga, and the old standby, Charles and Eric being friends, becoming enemies, and becoming friends again.
What do you do when you wake up to that? When you wake up to that?
I feel a great swell of pity for the poor soul who comes to that school looking for trouble.
Charles, your buddy there killed like millions of people this time. Maybe pick a new frenemy? Starring Ross and Rachel, Slumber Games, Blue on Blue Violence, All Filler No Thriller, the opera singer from The Fifth Element, Kid Vid, Sansa Storyline, Negasonic Teenage Dickhead, Featured Extras, and it's getting Old Man Logan.
Oh, man.
X-Men Genesis.
Oh, no.
Well, at least we can all agree
it's
that
bad.
third one's always the worst.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Okay, a couple things. One, I like how it speaks to this being a Jennifer Lawrence movie. It's a Mystique movie out of nowhere because she's been the villain for most of the other movies. I mean, that's in the original ones and then also in technically Days of Future Past, and then sort of technically the latter part, or at least the very end of First Class. So she's a villain. This is how we know her. And now she's a good guy leading the X-Men. Also, the whole Apocalypse piece is just really, really sad. I was looking forward to this because Apocalypse was one of my favorite villains from the cartoon, the animated series. And in this one, he's pretty trash. The costume even looks like Ivan Ooze from Power Rangers, the Power Rangers movie. And so it's just all these parallels that just didn't work for this one. And you thought it was going to come together because Bryan Singer was back. He did well with the other two. And he did pretty well with Days of Future Past. So, it was all looking nice, looking like it was going to be good. And it didn't turn out that way. Overall, Honest Trailers was really good here. I really enjoyed this one. Let's see what the pitch meeting has for us.
So, you have an X-Men prequel, reboot, sequel script for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's gonna be called X-Men Apocalypse. Oh, it sounds serious. How does it start? Well, we're gonna meet this godlike mutant Apocalypse in ancient Egypt, right? And he frickin' loves pyramids. They were all about pyramids back then. And he's about to use some gold stuff or something to transfer his consciousness into the body of a guy who can heal himself. Okay. And then people are gonna attack him and his followers, and the pyramid is gonna crumble and fall into this super deep pit, which is maybe something the pyramids had under underneath them. Wow. Anyway,
Maybe.
so then thousands of years later, Apocalypse is gonna rise again in 1983. Oh. Yeah, and he's gonna run into a young Storm and then decapitate some guys with some sand. Oh my god, that guy is powerful. Oh yeah, he's basically a god. So then Storm brings him home. Oh, not like that. Oh, and he's gotta catch up on what humans have been doing this whole time, so he touches a TV and absorbs all our history. What kind of ancient power lets him do that? How does that even work? Unclear, but Storm's gonna be like, what are you doing? And he's gonna be like, learning. Oh, he sounds like me when I try to talk to women. What are you talking about? Yeah, usually when I talk to a girl at a bar, she'll be like, what are you doing? And I'll be like, flirting. And that works for you? Well, let's just say that no, not once. Well, okay then. So anyway, after checking out human history for a couple of seconds, instantly Apocalypse is like, you know, this whole place has to go.
Yeah,
I can understand that.
right?
Yeah, can't blame him on that one. So what does he do after that? Well, he's got to get 4 horsemen together, because that's like his thing. If he has godlike powers, why does he need 4 horsemen? Because that's like his thing. Well, okay then. So he decides that Storm is going to be his first follower, so he gives her just the cutest makeover. Aw, besties. Yeah, and then they go recruit this lady Psylocke, who has this cool energy blade thing. Oh, and what's she gonna do in the movie? She's gonna do a bunch of flippy flips and cut a car in half and look really upset the whole time. A very angry flippy lady. And then the third horseman is this guy Angel. Right, I remember Angel from X-Men The Last Stand. He was just discovering his powers. Yeah, well, this is a different take on him, because we played with timelines in Days of Future Past. I don't know that being in a different timeline means you can be born in a different decade. Oh, definitely get off my back about timeline stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a free pass to do whatever I want, so definitely don't bring it up again. Gotcha, that's my bad. Anyway, then they're gonna go recruit Magneto, and he's all bummed out because the family he created between movies is dead. Ah, bummer. So what do the Horsemen do for Apocalypse exactly? Betray him for the most part. Oh. Yeah, and him recruiting them is gonna help us fill up a good chunk of the runtime.
Yeah.
Well, okay then. So then on the good guy side of things, we're gonna meet younger versions of characters like Cyclops and Jean Grey. Oh, who else are we gonna meet? We're gonna have Nightcrawler. Oh, Jubilee's gonna be there. Oh, Jubilee, what's she gonna do in the movie? I just told you. Oh. Anyway, so Apocalypse is gonna end up taking over Cerebro and taking control of all the world's nukes. Oh my god, well if he wants to destroy the world, that's a good way to do it. For sure, so he launches them into space. Oh, he does? Yeah, that's not how he feels like destroying the world. Up to him, I guess. So then Havoc uses his chest beam to destroy Cerebro and the whole mansion blows up. Uh-oh. Yeah, and luckily Quicksilver happens to be walking by, so we're gonna have a really fun slow-mo thing where he saves everybody. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, it's gonna be funny. There's gonna be a dog eating pizza, and Quicksilver's gonna drink some soda. So fun to watch. Very fun. And then we're gonna find out that Havoc died. Oh my god, you really switched the tone on me. Yeah, and he's Scott's brother too, so. Geez, he must be devastated. He will be a little sad for one scene, yeah. Wow. Anyway, so now Apocalypse and his 4 besties have kidnapped Charles. Oh, why'd they do that? What's the plan here? Well, Apocalypse wants to use Charles to tell everybody on Earth that he's about to destroy their stuff, and the people that survive are gonna survive. Why would he need to tell them that? Why not just do it? I don't know. Fair enough. So then the plan is to have Magneto destroy a bunch of cities while Apocalypse transfers his consciousness into Charles. Wait, what? Yeah, pretty evil, right? Apocalypse wants to mind control everybody. Pretty evil, yeah, but he's gonna do those at the same time? Yeah. Why not just wait until Magneto's done destroying stuff? He's impatient, I guess. And why send that message from earlier if he's just gonna mind control everybody anyway?
Exactly.
This is just how he wants to play things. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. But anyway, back at the mansion, Stryker shows up in a helicopter right after the explosion. What, like right away? How did he react so quickly? Unclear, but he goes ahead and captures the main characters. Why does he do that? So we can have this big side quest with the sole purpose of forcing a Wolverine cameo into this thing. Oh, people like Wolverine. They do, and he's been in the hands of Stryker for a while, so he's in full Weapon X mode. At the end of the last movie, Mystique had him while disguised as Stryker, so how did the real Stryker get him? Unclear. Huh. So then we're gonna have a big final fight scene where the X-Men try to stop Apocalypse and Magneto just destroys cities. Well, it's gonna be hard for the X-Men to take on someone with godlike powers like Apocalypse. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, Charles is gonna be like, hey Jean, unleash your power. And so she does that, and that solves everything. Oh, that worked out pretty well. It did. And so at the end, Magneto's gonna help rebuild the mansion, and Charles is gonna be like, well, see you around, old friend. Wait, didn't Magneto just destroy cities and kill a bunch of people? He did, but he helped them a little bit at the end, so all is forgiven. Oh, instantly forgiving mass murderers is tight. Yeah, it is. And so I guess by the end of the whole thing, Mystique is kind of leading the X-Men now, huh? What? Why would she be the leader? Because Jennifer Lawrence plays her? Oh, right, okay, we can make that happen. Yeah, and we already said she ages slowly, so that works, and we'll just have to figure out the rest of the casting. What do you mean? Well, this takes place in the 80s, so like, Beast would be in his 40s. We'll have to get a new actor to play him. I figured it could still be Nicholas Hoult. He's like in his mid-20s. Yeah, but we could just pretend like he's in his 40s. Like age him with makeup. Not even. No, just pretend. Oh, yeah, and we could pretend that Rose Byrne is in her 50s. We can get nuts with this. I don't know, man. This seems a little weird. Nah, it'll be fine. Okay, maybe for this one, but we should probably stop this random decade-jumping gimmick we're doing because it's gonna start to get out of hand. Or, here's a better idea. I'm listening. You could just shut up about that. What?
Yeah, on to the next one. All right, time to choose up. I enjoyed both. The pitch meeting might have been an edge funnier, though, because obviously he's able to hit on so many more things, which is interesting because you think the Honest Trailer would hit on many more things because they're literally doing a trailer. But pitch meeting, it just hits on more things. Obviously, Storm's hairdo or makeover from Apocalypse Learning, which was similar to what they did in the Honest Trailer, but he adds on a different piece with the whole flirting piece. Flirting. Hilarious. The whole piece on the tone changing with Quicksilver's, running through and saving everybody in the mansion as it explodes, and then finding out that, Havoc died, and that tone just flipped immediately. Also, I love how Ryan George uses the inflection in his voice to really hit home the dummy parts of movies, or at least the ideas or the actions of characters in movies. So when he says Apocalypse is going to get all the nukes and he's going to destroy the world, producer guy's like, yeah, that actually would be great. Writer guy goes, yeah, that would be great. So he's going to throw them into space. And it's like, what? Why would... Brian George does it so perfectly with his voice on those pieces. And it happens in so many other videos, but I love how he does that. Obviously, next one here will be the Dark Phoenix. That's the next one we'll do for X-Men, at least. I'll probably do that next week, more than likely. So look out for that. Let me know which one was your favorite between these two, Honest Trailer and Pitch Meeting. I love them both. Pitch Meeting, I think, again, gets the edge up, though, because it just hits home on so many more things than the Honest Trailer does. So let me know your favorite in the comments below. I'm interested in what you guys think. Got another one on. I want you guys to check it out. Obviously, hey, have you laughed today? Hopefully you laughed during this video. I really hope you did, because it's really, really good one. But have you laughed today? Another shirt that we have available on the store. On mymindentertainment.com, you can check it out. And we've got a couple versions of these. One that doesn't have the logo, so there's one like this, then there's one like this. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think, and make a purchase. It does help support the channel. To my hyper crew, Brian Tidwell, Steve O, Slepnir, K6013, Portal on Mobile 44, Dash Milner, and Daniel Lopez. Thanks so much for being a part of that crew. I really do appreciate it. It helps out the channel. Also to all my members and my subscribers, thanks so much for helping the channel in a big way, whether that's hitting that subscribe button or supporting the channel monetarily. It does not go unnoticed. I really appreciate it, and it helps the channel grow and it helps it move in the direction that it's moving. So thank you. Also, while you're still here, hit that like button. It does help out the channel. Lets me know what you guys want to see, and also just helps to push the video to more viewers. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. I think you would enjoy what we're doing here, and you just laugh with me. Watch these videos with me. Let's have a good laugh. Before you go, check out our most popular videos right over here. You can also see our most recent reaction right up there as well. If you've seen all that, I'll see you guys in the comments. We'll talk about this.